I just discovered one of the biggest secrets that the system doesn't want us to know about modern day psychology and therapy. So basically, back decades ago, there was debates between Alfred Adler and Sigmund Freud. We all know now that Sigmund Freud was the one whose theories we continued out taking, and anyone who studied psychology, you learn about it in high school and even postgraduate. These are the core foundations we follow are from Sigmund Freud's theories. But society purposely chose the wrong person, and let me explain why. Freud was not chosen because he was right. He was chosen because his theory makes more money and pain is profitable. But Adler was a healer, and healing doesn't keep people sick. Freud taught that we are the product of repressed trauma, that your childhood, your parents, your pain run your entire life without you even realizing it. He said you're ruled by your unconscious desires, that you are broken and you need to be analyzed, fixed, and treated. And that's Western society today. That's why it's still obsessed with your past. They'll say, talk about your past, relive your pain. Pay us to sit and listen to your pain and relive all the emotions and be stuck in the frequency and vibration of all these emotions of negativity. To relive your pain in order to heal? How does that make sense? Endless sessions, endless labels, endless diagnosis, but never true freedom. You never get to escape your mind. You're just becoming aware of the problems and you think you're healing. But Adler, he believed the opposite. We must interpret life as if we were meant to improve it. This is a famous quote from him. He said, you are not a slave to your past. You are a conscious being. You have goals, direction, purpose. You are not an animal ruled by urges, which is what Freud would say. You are a soul striving for growth. Oh my. He taught about the inferiority complex, or I said that wrong. How we all start small, but we strive to overcome. And he believed in prevention, not just treatment. So he believed in being ready and being a high value person to ensure that these situations don't even happen. Whereas Freud's theories are like, wait until you go through trauma and then let's talk about treating this. Adler talked about education, not just diagnosis. He taught people how to live well before their lives fell apart. But guess what? Healing people fast, that doesn't sell. Freud's model keeps people in the loop, in the cycle, in the negativity, in the low frequency, and just feeling sad all the time. But Adler's model set people free. That's why society chose Freud. Because if you keep people trapped in their trauma, you keep them consuming. And when they're not when they are consuming, they're not creating. And when you're not creating, you're in a state of deep rest, meaning you become depressed. And when society is depressed, they are much easier to control and take advantage of and keep low. But that's why therapies, pills, programs, labels, all these things. You have this disorder, you need this pill, you need this, you keep them stuck. You keep them profitable. That is what Sigmund Freud's theory does. Keeping all of this profitable in you thinking that you are healing. Now let's combine this with spirituality. As you guys know, I love my vibrational frequency chart. Shame, guilt, fear. These are all contracted. They're all at the bottom. And that's where most people are stuck. Reliving their trauma, rethinking about it, stuck replaying their past, vibrating low, not even healing, just surviving. But Adler's way, that's conscious, purposeful, empowering, love, willingness, acceptance, enlightenment, peace, and joy. That's where true healing happens. Even Islam backs this up. The Holy Prophet Muhammad himself says, do not dwell on the past. Say, Qadar Allahu wa ma sha'a fa'al. God decreed it and he does what he wills. we repent, we rise, and we move forward. We do tawbah. This is why even if you do bad deeds, God says he will forgive you. Just ask for forgiveness. And in asking for forgiveness, you are going up that scale because you are letting go of the guilt and trusting that God is forgiving you because you have good intentions to be better and you deserve to be the best version of yourself. And Adler agrees with this theory: accountability, growth, self-leadership, not wallowing, not trauma looping. Even in Christianity, in Romans 12:2, it says, be transformed by renewing of your mind, not by reliving what hurt you, but by changing what guides you. The first sentence was just the one in the Romans, just saying, no one come at me. So let's be real. Freud was not entirely wrong, but he was chosen on purpose because pain sells and pain is profitable. And Adler was ignored because healing frees and healing creates a empowered, high-value society that can come together and realize that we don't have to be slaves to the government systems, but they don't want everyone to wake up. So Freud's way was chosen. So if you're done rethinking the same pain, if you're ready to step into your power, start living consciously, start vibrating higher, start healing like Adler, start being the best version of yourself, start being grateful, start knowing that God will forgive you for everything and anything, but you have to have a pure heart, clean intentions, and this universe is filled with unlimited possibilities, and you can literally manifest whatever you want as long as you are vibrating at the high frequency. And if you are vibrating at the low frequency, you're still manifesting. I hope you know that. You're just manifesting negative. So regardless of where you are on the scale, you are this thing, the law of attraction, it's still working, but it's either going to work in your favor or it's going to do the opposite. So please, please, please make sure that it works out in your favor, or else you're just going to be going down the slope. And the more down the slope you go, the harder it is to get out of the slope. But yeah, do your own research. Definitely research Alfred Adler and the way he wanted to help people heal. If you are dealing with something, if you are dealing with therapy and you feel like it could be helping a little bit more. And yeah, best of luck to you guys. Thanks for watching.